Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Barry.
Barry who?
Very nice to see you.
Oh.
I stole that joke from a kid, and then I took his lunch money. I've been traveling a lot lately up to the Pacific and around New Zealand. World travel shows you how different places are, but also how similar they are. My mother likes to underscore the differences. When I was coming to New Zealand, she reminded me that while Americans drive on the right-hand side of the road, New Zealanders drive on the wrong side of the road. I'm not like that. I seek out the similarities, and one fundamental similarity I found across all places, all countries I've been, is that there are obnoxious, loud people everywhere. And it turns out that most of these people tend to be American tourists. Not all, I don't want to generalize. Some are Australian, to be fair. This has actually been a pretty difficult month for me. I was notified by email of Always to Communicate that my grandmother, my mother's mother, had unexpectedly joined Facebook. It was really hard for me to come to grips with. At first, I denied it. I told myself, this is not happening. But I couldn't ignore the facts forever, because I was receiving 2 Facebook messages per day saying, why won't you be my Facebook friend? Love, Grandma. And it was really pissing me off. I had a good mind to call her up and say, look, Grandma, you're not my friend. You're my grandma. If you want to be my grandma on Grandma Book, that's fine. I was way overreacting though, and I ultimately became my grandma's Facebook friend, let her see my Facebook profile, and it was a horrible decision. Not because my grandma could now see on my Facebook profile that I'm single and looking for random play. No, the most embarrassing thing was that I could now view my grandma's Facebook profile, for which I soon discovered that my grandma is cooler than I am. No grandma. She had posted a status update, going to see a show in San Fran, then grabbing drinks with Morris and Irene. And I asked myself, what am I doing tonight? And the answer was, I'm looking at my grandma's Have you noticed that there are not many women performing at these comedy nights?
Yeah.
It's disappointing. I don't think that the title of the event, Raw Meat Monday, is helpful in recruiting young female talent. It's unfortunate because Kiwi girls are funny, mostly in how they talk. I acknowledge I am not in a good position to comment on how others talk with my shrill American pronunciation of tomatoes and bananas. But I have found that Kiwi girls have a very distinctive pronunciation of the word no. They give you much more than an N and an O. They give you no. It's probably not that big of a deal. I've just become aware of it because Kiwi girls have said no to me so much. And in no way am I complaining about being single. Being single gives me the time and the freedom to ponder the deeper mysteries of life. On a recent Sunday morning, I was able to wake up early, go into town, buy an avocado, bring it home, peel it, and stare at it until it turned brown. And I know what you're all thinking, Barry, how long did it take? And I can report it was a hair under 47 minutes. The results will vary based on the humidity of the flat, and the season can affect it too. Well, enough about me. I wanted to congratulate all of you. As you know, last weekend, New Zealand's men's national soccer team defeated Bahrain to qualify for the World Cup. It was a fantastic game, wasn't it?
Yeah. Whew.
It was great to see such enthusiastic fans, but I think that there's some key similarities between New Zealand and Bahrain that might have been overlooked. You know, Bahrain. Because there's lots of sheep here, and there's a lot of precipitation. I'll just save my best joke for last. Well, in closing, I have some bittersweet news. This is my final comedy performance in New Zealand. I've been voted off the island. And, I'm shipping out in just a couple weeks. And it's sad. I have to say goodbye to my friend and sell all my stuff. But I just want to say thank you to all you New Zealanders for being so kind and wonderful to me during my time here. So I just want to put it out there that if any of you are interested in buying a used chair or please find me afterwards and we can work something out. Thank you very much.